What's going on, folks? It's your boy Steve. I hope you can hear me well through the microphone. It has been one hellacious day. I have made 3 half-hour videos and also did some tests. I've hours put in, and I'm going backwards. I had some microphone issues, uh, mainly. Also, trying to figure out how to do this in a live stream way where, whatever. I've realized now, having done so many frickin' videos, that just, talking about that uh, up front doesn't exactly offer people very much entertainment. I understand that, so I'll just shut up. But yeah, the point is, I am putting the what is the nose to the grindstone? Is that the expression? Putting in the hard work here. I'm gonna watch another half-hour QVC right the fuck now because I got to do it. And see, the thing is, there's a time of day where I feel like I either have to do it earlier or later than this, because when the sun's on this side of the building in the afternoon, uh, I can get pretty bright, and I figured it would make my little area not well lit, considering I don't have any actual lighting gear yet. I want to try and use the best natural light window I can. What is going on here? This is like Deadliest Catch. What happened to QVC? They're showing the origin of this. Oh my God, David. So we got David, okay, and I've been watching David most the morning into the afternoon. David, if you don't know, is sort of the matriarch of the QVC clan. I've been watching this guy now for, not every day or even that often. There have been periods of time in my life where I watch QVC. Okay, I'll put it that way. And going back to like my college years, maybe even high school, I would just sit down and watch this channel for no intention of actually ever purchasing anything. I loved just watching the announcers sell this stuff, the people calling in and like kissing their ass, and everybody just like raving about every cheap product that they. Are those real lobster tails? Those look like plastic. Anyway, I'll pot up the volume here in a sec. Just wanted to get some stuff out of the way. I think the microphone is sounding pretty close to what it did yesterday, which I was at first complaining that yesterday's microphone, like I had come to the conclusion that I bought a microphone that wasn't quality enough. And then I did a recording today and it sounded even worse than yesterday. So, yeah, going backwards for the most part, it would seem. But one thing that is constant is David and food. Because this man, I think he pretty much told QVC at some point, I'll give you X amount of time selling like some electronics or maybe even some clothing or something, but I want to be the kitchen guy because this guy loves to just sample every food they put out there. And I'm telling you, today already, in a 1 hour segment, he ate. Uh, he had his own line of cookies, like David's whatever cookies and like chocolate chip and what have you. He was munching on those. Then he goes to a segment with pork schnitzel and just chomps down on some pork schnitzel. Then it cuts to a segment about chocolate truffle candies. He starts popping those like Tic Tacs. And then he wraps it up with a beef Wellington. He starts carving into that mamma jamma. And, he's got the same shirt on now that he did then. So, like, if this is all in one day, if this is like one shift, first of all, it explains the whole girdle, like, theory that I'm super positive it has to be the case. He's doing a better job of it today wearing the apron. Uh, the girdle apron combination sort of helps out David better than just the tucked in shirt. Uh, but again, this is all for the love of David. I I really identify with him, especially in the physique department. But anyway, we got lobster right now. I'm actually not too much in a hurry to pot up the volume. This has been more like a confessional. My God. Just, yeah, struggles. I got so much to learn. I got to figure out how to do the stream thing. I got so much of this stuff, like someone a quarter of my age can figure out in 5 minutes. And I'm sitting there like a total boomer. How does this work? I remember like when my parents would be like, I don't know, like what an iPod does or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's not that hard. You just sort of shuffle through here, and find a song. But now, yeah, I'm sitting here trying to learn all this stuff that I've seen other YouTube channels, and these people, you know, I'm not saying I'm any smarter or dumber, but I'm definitely on equal ground with some of them, and they've got really, my God, can you drown that in a little more butter, please? Holy cow. I dip it one more time. They just want you to see the butter coming off. Look at this, Dave. All right, we need to hear what's going on. David's in a mood right now. He's probably like food drunk at this point from all the other food I told you about.
While you're indulging at the same time, which I think is really cool.
Oh, so important, right? 400 sets of lobster are now gone. Now, I'm not suggesting that this is something you're having for dinner every single night. I mean, if you are, God bless, invite me, I'll come over. But it's one of those things.
If I lived on the Maine coastline, I wouldn't eat it every night. Come on, David.
That is going to absolutely be special for you and your family. This is that special treat, something that is not to be believed. And you're never going to get on a mallet or having to smash these tails to try to get all the meat out again. That HPP process takes all that meat up and out of the shell quickly and easily. Nicole Gaffney, what a pleasure to have you back today.
Oh, David, likewise. It was so nice to see you.
Nice.
Yeah, let's start fresh with a new product so I can react right from the get-go.
All right, we've got,
my goodness,
one more look.
Looks like
today's special value in this show.
Like some sort of District 9 plate.
This has been wildly popular today. And we are
Yeah, man.
officially over half gone for the day.
Oh, the other thing was I made a video, like yesterday's video. Not only was the audio better, I posted it, and when I went to look at it to double check, it's in 720p, which is HD quality. And then I made another video today, and it was 360p. Oh, he's back to these. Oh my God, these are the chocolate truffles. He's already eaten like a whole handful of these. And he will eat one or two more, I guarantee you, because they did like a full 10-minute segment on this.
Truffles didn't come, well, the recipe was first developed in 1949, but wasn't really made available for...
like this is something historic. Back in 1949.
Christmas tree and the truffle, right? And then in 1969, they began to make...
Listen to this history report.
Very popular.
That's right.
Teddy Musgrove is our special guest from Lint, and she's been with the company for 10 years. What a pleasure to have you back with us.
Oh, I've been with the company for 10 years. I know the feeling. I had a 10-year run with a company up until, God, I don't know, 36 hours ago. Thanks for bringing up a really sore spot, Teddy.
83,000 sets in this show. 32,000.
Wow.
When we were at the last presentation,
Maybe I should make myself a little bit bigger. What do you think about that?
30,000 in this show. We're now 83,000.
Don't you want to see me reacting? Hello.
There are an awful lot of people.
I had to be over here because I had to move the microphone. Oh my God! All right, so
well, the company's name is Lint, and or
that's better.
is gold. So they named it Lindor, gold for the gold standard of chocolate. So Lint.
Wow, could you get that out a little more clearly, please? The one thing you had to memorize was what the name of the candy, like what the origin of the word is, and you absolutely botched the explanation.
Correct.
You completely botched it. I can tell already she's trying to maintain her composure, but inside right now she's fuming. She's like, I already fucked up.
As a treasured long employee of Lent, she can't even get these at Lent.
She's like, David, carry me, please. Carry me through this. I'll nod. I'll laugh at anything that's anything potentially humorous.
Our ship week choices on the air, on the screen, and I will tell you that we've already sold out of some boxes in some ship weeks.
I know.
Now, that doesn't mean that you have lost out on an assortment of truffles, because the truffles are all the same.
That's right.
The only differentiation
You can
here will
pop
be
a
the
lot of
number
trouble with a
Correct.
whole box of truffles.
So this is red truck. I believe we're calling that red truck, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
see?
right.
All right.
So this is truck.
I'm not going to try to repeat any of the jokes I've had earlier because I've been chilling with David all friggin' day.
All right. Now,
but yeah, they sold these earlier. And yeah, you're supposed to pick one of these 3 like decorative boxes to get your truffles in for the holidays, right? You got a snowflake design, right? All right. Very much in tune with that time of season. Then you got one with a snowman on it. Perfectly makes sense. And then one with just a nondescript red truck. And I'm thinking, like, who's going to pick the red truck? What? I mean, other than the fact that it's the color red, which, you know, is synonymous along with green as being the primary Christmas colors. Look at this truck. What about that truck says, yeah, it's Christmas or it's the holidays? And it's just a very, like, simple... There's nothing interesting about it. I don't know why instead of the snowman or the
1800 snowman.
Yeah, the snowflake one, you would buy the truck.
Most important thing to remember here, Teddy, is that everyone gets the same truffles. So if you're planning to utilize this as a gift, and the box is not something you're going to be using, you know, for holiday, then get whatever you need, right?
Absolutely. Definitely.
So
because
let's go through. Yeah, let's
go through. He's just like, just give me a one-word answer there, Teddy. You cannot.
Lint milk chocolate. This is where it all started.
She's trying to talk.
And this is our delicious hard milk outer shell with that irresistible smooth melting truffle center. This is our most classic recipe, and it is known for the red wrapper, and it's loved all over the world.
So this is the original 1949 joint?
Yes, definitely.
The white chocolate truffle in the gold wrapper.
Oh my.
You got an outer shell of white chocolate.
Outer white, inner white.
Exactly.
Just white inside. This is the Proud Boy truffle. This is our famous Proud Boy line of truffles.
I've never met a truffle from them I didn't like. I love how creamy everything is.
We will prevail.
This white one just takes my breath away. It's so good. And it's really delightful because
just joking, obviously.
That's not a hard outer shell.
I'm doing a callback of Mitch Hedberg talking about I'm not white, I'm off-white. Like, I thought I was white until I washed my face with Noxzema. I'm off-white. We're a new race. We will prevail.
And dark chocolate.
That's where that whole
the best of both worlds
thing came from.
You have a milk chocolate outer shell
taken out of context, yeah, I'm already getting canceled before I have one view.
And it's the best of both worlds. If you like white, if you like milk chocolate.
Oh, that's the other thing, by the way. Get this.
So you don't have to make up your mind.
You know, so when you make a YouTube or when you create a YouTube video to upload to be out there in the YouTube verse, part of the process of getting it like, you know, ready to publish is that they sort of scan it for any copyright infringement, and then if they find it, I guess they tell you about it or whatever. And I don't get any such issues anytime I've done this so far. So, I mean, I thought it would be a case of like, well, your YouTube channel grows to a certain point, and then it's like, oh, enough people are watching, somebody says something and says something to somebody, and the next thing you know, some company's sending you a cease and desist or whatever. But here's the thing. I'm watching a stream that's free to anyone anywhere with internet access, right? Like, I'm not showing content that is like a paid product for somebody else potentially. You know, this is absolutely free. Also, as you can see, and I'm kind of surprised by this, there's no watermark anywhere on there. You know, you go live screen, you go full screen, and
brand new.
there's nothing on here that anything can scan and go, oh yeah, this is QVC.
Almond
You know?
butter center. So you're getting the notes of
So I think in that regard, I'm good to go. Sorry, none of that is.
Delicious.
It's more than just cracking jokes, people. It's an experience. You're growing with me as you're watching the evolution.
Wow. And new this year.
Oh, David might have an orgasm. Hold on.
And you get a little bit of that toasty almond too.
You do get the little bit of toasty notes and that little bit of a caramel, as well as.
Don't put down a half-eaten truffle. Just finish the damn thing.
85,000 have now been ordered for the day. To give you some perspective, I
think David is like seriously full because he already ate like half a dozen of these earlier.
It's only 3:22 in the afternoon. Now we have no advanced order coming in behind this.
Wait, 3:22 in the afternoon. Oh wait, no. I was gonna say.
And when they do,
that would be live, but no, it's 2:20 afternoon for me. An 11-hour difference, but wrong M, A, not P.
You're going to need truffles. Because there may be a church or civic group or block party, neighborhood block party, school gathering, all those kinds of occasions. And remember the gifts that you want to get out and when you want to get them out, right?
Yes.
Because a little bit of pre-planning can go a long way toward making December a little less stressful.
Oh, very long way, absolutely. If you pick up sooner than later and you pick up beforehand and have it ready, who doesn't end up saying, oh my goodness, I need something for a gift? If you pick up two, you've got something.
Oh, and I love what
this lady has nothing to say, nothing to add, and it's her. She's the. If it's not her product directly, she's then the spokeslady for the product. Either way, she's out of her element. She is out of her element.
Perfect for fall.
Yeah, for fall.
And I guess that's why companies like this pay QVC to hawk their wares, because they need a guy like David to sell this stuff. David knows how to sell it.
There are a lot of imitators out there, but there's only one Lindor.
That is correct.
See, he said that. She couldn't say that. She couldn't come up with, there's a lot of truffles out there, but there's only one Lindor. You know, giving just that brand name, that certain, appeal, like. And she's like, yeah, you're right. Why didn't I think of that?
Thus, the truffle was born. And like you said, it was so popular that in 1969, Lindt decided to produce the milk chocolate Lindor truffle all year. And
can we cut the history lesson?
New recipes ever since. So it's very popular.
Exactly.
Very delicious chocolate.
I love it. She has these like 15-second little snippets of info about the product that she's got memorized, and then the second it's over, it's just forget it. No improv skills.
But it's one of those things where when I want something,
she's just sitting there crinkling the damn can you please stop crinkling?
One truffle, maybe two truffles, it's perfect. I love to use my truffle bowl as my centerpiece, and then what I do is I move it to my dessert table, and it's no setup, easy cleanup, and it makes the
setup
dessert.
This isn't IKEA furniture. It's a fucking bowl of candy. What kind of setup would you? They're already wrapped. What setup? Are you building a wedding cake? It's just wrapped candy you put in a dish.
Because the contents are all the same.
All the same.
6 varietals, 150
All right, come on, resolution. Get better than this.
25 of each flavor.
25 of each flavor, and then you're choosing.
He's going to go back to,
Snowman or truck.
Or truck,
but let's
right?
update you on Snowflake because this
What sounds...
Today.
Just listen to it. Just close your eyes and listen to... All right. Do you want your holiday candy in a snowflake box, a snowman box, or a truck box? Who the fuck is picking the truck?
350 left in Snowflake. Now, if you want December 5th at all, this has been a very popular ship week.
Wait, I can't tell. Are they frozen?
34,000 for the
Did the image freeze, or is he just standing completely still?
5,600. If you want November 14th, 28,000. No Snowflake. 1,500
Who are you
zoom in,
calling Snowflake, man?
and 7,200 left in truck.
It's
And
just
December 12th is we'll ever have
7,200 left in truck.
So this is going very quickly, and many of you are saying, well, you know what? I can utilize this for gifts. I can put some in a bowl in the family room and we can all enjoy. Remember,
I could melt it into my brother's underwear and leave it out and make it look like he shit his pants. It's a great prank.
Hot chocolate. 3 or 4 of them with steamed milk. It makes the best hot chocolate.
So you're saying put 3 or 4 truffles and steamed milk.
4 truffles?
That's all you have to do.
In one beverage? You're drinking the truffles, basically.
And
4 at a time.
You can make more gifts out of this one gift here.
Yeah, I mean, the box is pretty, and I'm not discounting the box. I love the boxes. I think they're great. But if I'm going to take the contents out anyway and re-gift them, I'm not really partial to one art or the other. I'm more partial to the truffles. So you just order.
I'm not partial to Snowflake or Snowman. I'm just impartial to the truck. That's my point. No one out there watching this is going to be able to convince me that the truck design deserves to be alongside the other two.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of I've heard people say.
I mean, how about like Santa's sleigh, right? Wouldn't that make more sense if it was a sleigh? You don't even have to have the image of Santa if you're trying to keep it as like neutral, like religiously neutral as possible. Because like that's what a snowman and snowflakes are. It's not implying Christmas or anything Christian or anything like that. You could still have a sleigh. A red sleigh is technically not a reference to anything religious, right? And it would make a hell of a lot more sense than a fucking truck. Sorry that I sound like I'm a little overreactive to that particular thing. It's just I watched them sell this same shit earlier, and it was eating at me then, and I guess now it's all just coming loose.
Yes.
And you can put a handful.
Wait, is that like mistletoe there attached?
When I have a holiday party, I usually leave a basket by the front door with some kind of little take-home gift in it.
I love that.
Usually something food.
They got some wine sitting out there in the corner.
Individually wrapped truffles. People feel good about that.
Truffles and wine.
And not to forget our communities.
Back in my days of really indulging in my vices, I like the combination of weed and coke, you know, kind of have a nice chill buzz, but also hyper at the same time. It was great for video game play. But the wine and truffle combo, I'm willing to bet, probably puts you in a really nice, good space, good head space. Just to drink a big ass glass of wine, fill it up for seconds, and just dive into these truffles. I really do. They hope they wrap up the truffle thing quickly. They've already sold it today, and I want to see at least a few products in the half hour I have. Come on. Sorry, I'm talking over David so much.
You're going to find that things start getting limited. And then we start selling out because as you get into the evening hours, you're going to start seeing things drop out. Yes. Because folks that weren't watching this afternoon after church and after lunch and
out and about,
whatnot, maybe out.
See, after church, and I'm watching this when it's Sunday still.
They're going to tune in tonight.
Or no, it's Sunday morning here. Or wait, I don't know.
I can't believe I waited this long.
I still can't figure out if this is like today or some old taping. I don't know.
As we have.
I mean, we've seen some boxes sell out. You're going to see probably entire ship weeks begin to sell out.
Yes.
And when that happens,
my God, this is like the longest pan shot ever.
If I may walk around you, I'm just
that 360-degree pan shot around showing Ash from Evil Dead when he's waking up from his first experience being possessed.
Great idea.
Didn't take that long.
And then everybody comes up in the family and helps themselves.
What did take that long was the reference I just attempted to make, which was god awful. The delivery was god awful.
Great idea.
Really? This is what you're gonna do? You're gonna pay? Oh, David. Oh God! Just never stand sideways, David. When you tuck in the shirt anywhere the apron, it's and your head when you're straight on, you're looking. You look like you're ready to. I mean, just the turn to the side. And, I don't even know why he's wearing the apron. He's not cooking anything. He's just eating. So it's more like a bib. You know, it's more a bib and apron form.
Yes. Well, some have been discontinued, but selling right now, we have 24 flavors.
Wow. This gives me some
Wow.
ideas. Talk to our buyers about for a holiday of 2023.
Yes.
Maybe we bring back some retired flavors.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be a fun story, wouldn't it?
Very fun.
Maybe something we'll think about for next year. All right. I know some people. I can talk to them. I'll see.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have a lot of power around here, but I can at least make the suggestion, right? So
he's so humble. He's got all the power. He's the
excited about this. And
it's like the Howard Cosell of this channel.
I'm going to sneak behind you if I may.
Absolutely.
And just bring you something that is phenomenal. Don't miss out on your ship week. Don't miss out on these truffles.
God, can we please move on from the truffles? I want to squeeze in another product before this half hour is over. I'm making.
Now, please understand this.
I'm not making any more videos today.
It is not included with your purchase. But if you want to take out one of those peel and stick.
Oh, this, yeah, they had to do this earlier.
You got some.
This is the disclaimer that this ribbon here does not come with the box.
Yes, very nice.
But you're free to put a ribbon on yourself if you'd like.
And it's lint branded in the corner.
And lint branded,
so
right?
You know you're getting premium chocolate.
So if you're sending this as a gift and someone opens it, they're like, oh.
Exactly.
Like anyone knows that brand. Oh, I got a lint. I got a lint box.
This is really extraordinary.
If I went to somebody and they said, I got you a box of lint, they'd probably be like, what the fuck do you do that for? Would you scoop it out of the lint trap from the laundromat?
The only time you can get Snowflake?
No, lint. Lint.
October 24th and October 31st and November 7th. Sold out in the other 3 ship weeks. In Snowflake.
Ship weeks.
So, and bear in mind,
so they plot out like weeks.
Exactly identical.
All the same.
You have to like pick a week to when you ship, and some weeks 2 ship are sold out. I don't get that at all.
4.3.
I don't get that at all.
Of delicious goodness.
Yes.
Oh,
doesn't get much better than
that. No, it does not. And I'll tell you, and I told the story
she has nothing to add. But one could say I've had nothing to add today either.
And so I end up in a long line in the grocery store, and Lynn is so smart because they put lint truffles near the checkout.
Smart.
And I'm like, 4 people in front of me, big carts full of food. I'm going to be here for a little while. I'll have a truffle. And then I'm going to have a second truffle. And then maybe I'll have a third truffle. And then maybe I'll give the wrappers to the clerk and say, please charge me 3 truffles. I eat them in line. Yeah. So, happens.
He is a master salesman.
All right.
It's those are the sort of creative, like anecdotal, like things that he's absolutely pulling it out of his ass. But you believe it. It's too like specific of a scenario for it to not at least sound like he's telling the truth. But he's not. He's just that good at bullshitting. I admire the man because most people who, try to sell you a bunch of bullshit are the type of people I would never really have any respect for or imagine myself being friends with them in any way. But this guy, David, just seems like he has a talent for selling shit, but he also seems like just a really sweet, nice guy. And I want him to be my friend. If we learn anything today is that I want David to be my friend. I haven't even looked at any of the other 4 channels today. Can we just make that observation? Because why? What am I going to do? You think any of these people can match what David brings? I don't think so. Certainly not this group. I'm already not convinced with them.
To show how comfortable these are, because I feel like people would think these.
Okay, I thought that was the same guy. There's the remote person in the corner again. I cannot stress this enough. I'll bring it up every video. They keep finding a way to shove people in the corner and pretend like they're remote when they're just in the corner of the studio. It's hilarious. But it looks like that's it for the day. Let's just say bye to David one more time because, as you can see, the clock is running down. I've got 10 seconds. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it sounds good. And now it's time to edit this mamma jamma. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Later.